Welcome back to the SiteApex video training. Today we're going to go through page content formatting using our editor that's built into SiteApex. Now that you've built your sitemap, you're going to want to add content and then format that content how you want that to look. To do that, you're going to want to edit the section, category, or page that you want to change the formatting on. So in this case, I'm just going to click on Home, and this is just going to reset me back to the defaults I had. So the page contents area is this box right here, and in it there's two rows, basically one row for formatting your text and another row to add items like images, tables, links, and other things. So we'll cover that in another video. Today we're just going to go through the second line here, which is basically just some basic text formatting options for your website. So I'm just going to start right in here. I put a title and a subtitle, and I have some normal text below that, regular content. Now this is just dummy text, but this will just serve the purpose for today. The first option you have, the first drop down, is your paragraph formatting. And in it, it allows you to use some pre-designed heading styles for your website to do titles and subtitles and that kind of thing. So I'll show you an example of that. My main title here, I'm going to highlight the text, click this drop down, click on heading 1, and I've now changed it to use the heading 1 style. I can also do more, so I can do the second line. I'm just going to choose heading 2. For the example. Now these headings are useful not just for looks but for SEO purposes. So search engines will identify that this first line is heading 1, this second line is using heading 2. So it knows that this is the title of your site. It knows that this is probably the main topic of your page, and so forth with the second topics or secondary items on your page with heading 2. To reset this, back to normal text, you can click on it or highlight it, click on the drop down and choose the first option, normal, which just brings it back to the default that's set on the site. Alternatively, you can also use the font and size drop downs to change the style of your font if you have one in particular you want to use, and you can also change the style like this. It's important to remember, though, that you will need to try and recall each time you edit which font style, font name, and font size you use page to page. So that's why we kind of encourage the use of the paragraph formatting option. That way you don't need to remember the size or the font type. You can just highlight the text and use your heading 1. Now to remove formatting, if you've used the font size, font name, or any of these other options, you want to go in the first row and go to this remove format. So this eraser tool, if you use that, once you've highlighted any text, you can reset it back to normal. Now this had a heading, you notice this had heading 1 applied to it, so it will revert back to heading 1. And again, to change that back to normal, you'll highlight it or click on it, click the drop down, click on normal. So that's how to remove the formatting ones, the paragraph styles. Alternatively, you can edit the color of your text. So again, you can highlight text, change the color to something you want. The background color can also be changed, although as you can see, you can get pretty fancy here. But again, you want consistency through your site, so you want to kind of keep that to a minimum. Common other formatting tools are the bold, italic, and underline. So these work just as other word processing tools do. There's also a few others, strike through, subscript, superscript, if you're doing formulas or need a bit more advanced formatting there for your content. Another common thing on web pages is numbered lists or ordered lists and bullets. So I'm just going to copy and paste this a couple times to show you how this works. So I'm just going to highlight these 3 items that I want to be in an ordered list, and highlight that, click on the order list, and that would make myself an order list. Alternatively, I can also, if it's not ordered and just a regular list with no order, you can use the bullet list, and you can use this second option here to do that. Again, like most word processors, you have align left, center, and align right, and justify, full justify. So you can highlight your text, and if you want it to be centered, you can highlight it, click centered, or right align if you want to right align it. The full justify is pretty useful for sort of filling in the gaps. So as you can see, it kind of spread the text out across the whole page. So it's a good way to, if you have images aligned left and right and you have some text beside it, you can highlight that paragraph and use the full justify to sort of fill in the blank space. Kind of gives it a more even look on your page. Also, you can indent and then decrease the indent on your paragraphs by just clicking the indent options. So that concludes the video on formatting your text. Just remember, if you've made some formatting changes, you can erase it using the erase tool, or if it's a heading and you've set a heading on your page using the paragraph format dropdown, once you've set it, you can also reverse that by highlighting it or clicking on it, then clicking this and clicking normal. That concludes today's SiteApex training video on formatting your text.